So what does it mean to have flat feet? And is this something you should be concerned with? So as we talked about the pronation video, as we go into excessive pronation, forefoot is going to come up, rear foot is going to rotate down and in, and we're going to have a lowering and lengthening of that medial arch. And so you can develop a lower arch as a result of excessive pronation over time, where your foot stays in this position, a long-term position. Now, if you have this excessive pronation, you can be in a poor position, and that can be correlated with this lower arch, which some people might call a flat foot. On the other hand, you can also just have a lower profile arch, but you can be in good alignment. And so, to me, what I am thinking about is the appearance of your foot, whether you have a low arch, medium arch, or high arch, the position that your lower leg is in, meaning you're inverted, neutral, or everted, and overall function and movement, those are three separate elements. Of course, you can have that traditional stereotype of you have a flat foot, you're over-pronating, and you have poor movement, but you could also have a lower arch foot, but be in good alignment and have good movement skills where everything stays in a good position. And then you can have something that's slightly in between. Maybe you have a lower arch foot, there's a slight degree of pronation while you're standing, but overall there's some decent movement. In that last category, in really any category when it comes to the foot and ankle, it's very, very important to be able to assess a single leg movement. So if somebody, let's put them in that slightly to moderately pronated position, they're going to go into their squat. They might be able to stay in a good alignment, but if we assess, all right, you're going to do a forward lunge and they have no control over their lower leg, okay, this is where the assessment becomes so important, because we just identified a weakness in their movement. Because if we just assess them on the easy movements, all right, let me see you squat, let me see you walk, we're not going to necessarily be able to highlight the movements that might show the risk of injury.